Jadyn is a YouTuber with over 150,000 subscribers and uploads daily onto his channel, with various topics on the channel such as dream, and sometimes other stuff. Now I won't be talking about the other stuff people criticise Jadyn for, and that would be the millions of videos he's made on dream. Like, I'm going to be honest, when I just pumped out videos for views and not for fun back in the day, I did the exact same thing he did. And I was actually seeing more subscribers and views than I am in today's time, so I understand the grind in that aspect. Yeah, I know it can get your views. Today I'm going to be talking about Jadyn and his recent meltdown on Twitter and some other stuff. But first, some constructive criticism. Now Jadyn, you obviously don't have to listen to what I have to say, but it's your choice if you decide to take my advice or not. Like, I don't care, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Taking a look at your channel, your thumbnails are basically all the same. When looking at your Dream videos, it can basically be a spot the difference. The difference being a different picture next to Dream's face, and some gay text being over the screen in all caps being like, "Oh my god!" I used to do this in my thumbnails, but after realising they are stupid and kinda cringe, I stopped. Now just to be clear, I'm not saying you can't have text in your thumbnails. By all means, go for it. Just maybe don't put the same text that's in the title of the video, because it shows you are appealing to people that can't be asked to read the title of the video. Like the Mr. Beast one you did recently. The text you put on the thumbnail is literally in the title. You put it on there twice just so your fans could read it twice in case they couldn't be bothered to see it. The gameplay. You know how Leafy used to have CSGO gameplay and it was like a meme because of how much he used the gameplay in his videos? At least from time to time, Leafy changed the gameplay from like Overwatch or anything else. It wasn't always CSGO. In every single one of Jadyn's videos, it's the same gameplay every time. Minecraft. Whoa, this is Jay from the future and I have something to say. You see, in these 3 videos, he actually did use different gameplay. Although the other ones on his page are mostly Minecraft. So yeah, my criticism still stands. You overused the fuck out of Minecraft gameplay. Please find something else. It gets a bit repetitive. Good job on these 3 though. You're doing God's plan. God's plan? Why did I say that? I don't even know why I said that. There's nothing wrong with the gameplay itself. It's just kind of in every single video and it gets a bit repetitive. Now I know Jadyn's response will probably be, "I only play Minecraft." Bruh. Ever heard of Dead by Daylight? Add me on Steam and I will buy it for you, okay? Okay, that's my only issue with Jadyn's content, because there's not much to say with a generic gameplay commentary channel. His content isn't bad, it's just painfully mediocre. There's not a personality in his channel, and I think that's where people find an issue with it. I mean, at least with Keemstar, he is funny to watch and entertaining when he reports on stories. Okay, I'm sure if you've been on the channel for long enough, you will remember last year I was in some beef with some dude named Lerix. I can't really be asked to explain the entire story, so you gamers can just go and look at the videos yourself if you're interested in the drama. Me and Lerix are all in good terms now, we're best friends, and we play every day in the playground. Well, it seems Jadyn also had some beef with Lerix in the past, only their beef was a bit more mean-spirited than our beef. It starts out with Lerix calling him out on Twitter.
His content is boring, bland, and dog, but in YouTube terms, YouTube stats terms, views, he's doing amazing. But last night, he took to Twitter, saying some statements complaining about how he wasn't getting 100k views here, 500k views here, because he had a few videos not do as well as his fucking huge 500k ones. He said this, which started off the whole Twitter meltdown that this guy had. As a YouTuber, it's hard not to get caught up in seeing your videos hit 1 out of 10. You feel this high like you're on top of the world, but when your next video doesn't hit 1 out of 10, it makes you feel like it's over and you're done. It's taken some time to realize that, and I'm happy where I'm at. So apparently he says that he's content where he's at, that he doesn't care if his video hits 1 out of 10. No matter what, he's not gonna let it get to him. But then a few hours later, he tweets this out saying, "What the f***? My new video did terrible. Well, I'm not uploading for a couple days. I'm gonna take a couple days off because my new video got 15k views in 6 hours."
Lerix then goes to show in his video how he and Jadyn had a back and forth on Twitter. Jadyn responds to Lerix, calling him out on Twitter by saying how his views has gone down since he isn't talking about 2Hype anymore. And though that may be true, Lerix shows how he's a hypocrite because he did the same thing with Dream. And this is just painfully true, because looking at Jadyn's channel, there are just so many videos in Dream he has done. Now there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just funny to make fun of it when you do the exact same fucking thing. Jadyn's response was him saying it doesn't matter because he did the Dream videos in a month. Now to me that is just irrelevant because you still milked Dream's name for views. Just because Lerix milked 2Hype in a shorter amount of time doesn't change the fact that you still milked Dream, but okay. After this, Jadyn had decided to block Lerix on Twitter. Not long after that, he unblocked him and then replied to one of his tweets flexing his numbers to show he is better than Lerix. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Jadyn has gone the route of flexing like Jake Paul. Now, if you're going the route of Jake Paul, then you should probably just have a seat, have a crumpet, and just chillax. If you ever want to dominate someone on YouTube, just whip out your YouTube dick, aka your YouTube studio. It works every time. I guarantee that this tweet got Jadyn laid. I bet some girl saw this and went straight into his DMs being like, "Hey Jadyn, I saw your studio. Pretty impressive. I love the way you talk about Dream. Jadyn later told Lerix to kill himself because why not? He then tweets some other stuff, basically having a meltdown. And I think Lerix reads out these tweets in the right amount of satire and sarcasm, so I'm gonna let him do this.
Are you actually retarded? I do this shit in my own deterrent to my own health. You only care about views and followers. I'm sacrificing my sanity to pump out videos. I'm working a shitty minimum wage job 8 hours a day. My boss doesn't pay me, but I make videos. My parents treat me like shit. I can only record at 4 a.m. I get like 4 hours of sleep before having to work my shitty job. I come home to make videos because that's the thing I fucking love doing. Wow, I make a tweet because I'm upset a video didn't perform, and now I'm Hitler.
Not long after all of this, all the tweets made by Jadyn had been deleted. Before we get into the Twitter meltdown, I just want to show this comment from Jadyn and how arrogant he is. Love how you people keep taking digs at me when there are far worse channels. I'm arguably one of the best topic commentary channels, but whatever, I'ma keep taking W's. I mean, good for him for becoming successful on YouTube, but if you're going to be a YouTuber, doing shit like this just shows you're an arrogant prick. Okay, so on Twitter, Jadyn made a video called Responding to Drama Part 1.
I am so tired of these small commentary channels always coming after me. Like, these motherfuckers talk the most shit, and their content is some of the worst content I've ever seen on YouTube.
Most videos have a combination of 3 elements that make them good: visuals, audio, and commentary.
You're boring. You're boring.
You take 2 months to make a crappy video that no one cares about on a subject that no one cares about. So yeah, of course your video is not gonna do well. See, when you actually become a YouTuber, you understand supply and demand.
Seeing the first part of this video, we can see he isn't the calmest man on the planet. Listen, I get how it can be frustrating, a bunch of people making videos on you and coming at you all at once. But if you're really going to cry about this type of shit, you might want to reconsider being a YouTuber. Being a YouTuber has its good perks and bad perks. Unfortunately, one of the bad perks are people being mean to you online and hurting your feelings. If you can't take it, then just leave and get another job where you won't cry about. Because in reality, no one gives a shit. Like Jadyn, if you actually listen to the criticism you were getting from people like Pieman, you would see he is making good points on Twitter.
I cannot imagine making videos like this. He's making fake videos to get people to click.
And I just want Dream to change up his merch a little bit. I do think he should make some different designs, not just his character, not just a smiley face, because for the design and for the price, it's just overpriced.
But no, instead you just block him because he hurt your feelings and you couldn't be asked to listen to his point.
You have an audience. You need to supply that audience. That's how YouTube works. And that's what you small commentary channels need to understand. This is a game. You play the game or you die. Now, there are a few outliers, all right? There are some commentary channels that make a video once every couple months and their videos do well. Most people can't do that. Most people do not have the means to do that. And if you want to make this a business, you want to make this a full-time job, you need to upload daily content.
No, you don't need to be a daily uploader to be successful. What about people like Cordwit? He puts time and effort into his videos, and his recent video just hit over 1 million views. Listen, Jadyn, if your only motivation is money, then you should just stop doing YouTube. There's nothing wrong in wanting to gain subscribers and attention on YouTube, but there is something wrong if you're just doing it for money. He even admits that he doesn't enjoy making videos sometimes, but he still does them because he needs to daily upload. Jadyn, listen, you don't need to daily upload to get big. It definitely helps algorithm-wise, but if it affects your mental health to this capacity, then I'm telling you, as a fellow content creator, take a break and work on yourself. Your mental health should always come before content.
Every single YouTuber is competing with every other YouTuber. So if you don't upload daily, the algorithm will promote other people over you. I don't need to put 2 months into every single video. I don't. It's not necessary. If my audience is gonna watch my videos for what they are, then that is enough. And I hate the argument, oh, your videos aren't funny. You don't roast people in your videos. My videos are not meant to be funny. That's not the point of my videos. My videos are informal videos, informational videos on a topic, on something that was trending on Twitter. So if someone sees Dream is racist trending on Twitter, well then they search it on YouTube, they find my video, and I explain why that was trending on Twitter. I explain what was going on. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, Dream's a green blob, he's fat. I don't need to do that. And the way YouTube is going, people who make that content are getting absolutely fucked. Their channels are getting demonetized. They're getting removed off of YouTube. So I'm perfectly fine making my informal videos. And what I don't understand is these people constantly come after me almost every single day. They're attacking me over something stupid. Or there are plenty of other topic commentary YouTubers doing the exact same things as me.
I can sympathise with him not wanting to be funny in his videos, and he just wants to spread the information he is presenting. And to be honest, he makes a good point. YouTube is a competitive industry. But like I said before, your mental health over content, Jadyn. However, I think it was a cheap tactic to say how you're only getting attacked, and now other people do the exact same stuff as you. I think that was just a shield to the hate you are getting. Your way of dealing with the hate is to make your haters seek other people out the same shit. If that's the case, can we establish that there is something wrong with your content? Because if you aren't defending yourself by making points, instead you tell people that others do the same, so it's okay. I struggle to understand what his point was saying that.
They don't get mad when they do it. I made a post saying, wow, one of my videos did bad. The entire commentary community shat on me. Now Poncho, he's doing the same thing right now. He's like, oh man, my channel's dead. I missed the vegan teacher. No one's shitting on him, so why shit on me and not shit on him? That's what I don't understand. Like, it'd be different if you were going after everyone, but you're not. You're only going after me.
Maybe people don't go after Pancho because he doesn't flex his numbers when people criticize him, and he probably did get shit for it, but Jadyn, who cares? Why are you trying to shift the hate onto someone else just because you yourself can't take it? That is just a pussy move.
I don't understand that. Maybe it's because I'm the only person that actually responds to you. These other commentary channels, I don't care, alright? If you don't got a certain amount of subs, they're not gonna care what you have to say. But if someone says something about me on Twitter, I'm gonna respond to it. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna get back on my grind, alright?
How about if you think they're wrong, explain with points to show why they are wrong. Posting these angry Twitter videos just make you look like a bitch. I can still sympathise with people giving him shit for silly stuff, but I find it hard to sympathise when he goes on some insane Twitter rant. He also made a tweet longer talking about the criticism he gets. Coming at me, your content sucks, you don't deserve your success, is not criticism. Well, Jadyn, I hate to break it to you, that is criticism. It may not be constructive criticism, but it is still criticism. Saying that I don't care about my content is not true. I did YouTube for years, didn't see a penny. At my peak, I had no way of even to collect my money. I enjoy making content. I will die a YouTuber. I don't think I'm better than anyone, but if you're coming at me saying your content is better, then of course I'm going to do the same. Well, that just shows you're a petty child then, aren't you? Someone calls you gay in the sandpit of school, you call them gay back. Epic comeback, bro. Just because you copy John Swan doesn't make your content good. Do you have the ability to entertain thousands of people every day? Can you sacrifice your mental and physical health to do YouTube? Because that's what it takes. That's how the world works. Elon Musk is the richest person in the world and he works harder than most people. Sometimes I don't want to make a video, but I do it anyway. Well, Jadyn, if you don't want to make a video, don't make a video. This is just proving to me that he needs to take a break from YouTube because this stuff isn't okay for him. I don't know if this is just for sympathy, but if you really feel like this, take a week or month off, Jadyn. No one is making you to stay and work your ass off. He later then made tweets called, "How do I cure the gay? Would it make life easier?" Now, if you don't know what he is talking about, he made a tweet longer saying this. So I feel like I should at least write this down. But the last few months I've been struggling mentally. It's impacted my YouTube channel. I'm trying as hard I can to upload daily because that's what matters. But I found out I was bi, or at least admitted it to myself. I was in denial for a while. I just said I am what I am and won't label it. But I was watching this show that had bisexual characters and for some reason the story impacted me so much that I went on a mental decline. I just couldn't accept that I was bi. Over and over I tried to convince myself otherwise. But then it got into a point where I couldn't deny it. I won't read the rest of it because, you know, it kind of proves my point that he's definitely having some mental issues. I have said it before and I'll say it again. Jadyn, take a break. If you are really this done with all the hate at the moment, then please just try to work on yourself, because crying about it is just going to make the hate worse. I don't want anyone to feel like this, but seriously man, you need to learn to take care of yourself. You're like 19. If it's this bad, maybe consider getting a therapist or something. Anyway guys, that's all the tweets and drama up to date. Nothing else has really happened. I've been WackyTV, and just make a TikTok and get some clout, okay? Just see ya.